Hello everybody, I am back to share with you all today another layout that I made using my Scrap More and Spend Less kit. I had to think about what I called it there for a second. I did punch this out with a border punch before I started the video. It's an EK Success. I put it away. I think it's an EK Success border punch, and it's the dotted scallop border punch or embossed scallop border punch. I forgot exactly what it's called. I am following a sketch for this layout, but I can't link it for you because if you would like to scrapbook along with sketches like this one, you can go and follow Nicole Joins 911 on Patreon. I should also say that I do not get anything from her for mentioning her Patreon or for using her Patreon sketch. That's just totally my endorsement for her. So I won't be sharing the sketch with you because I did pay to access it. And I am using papers that I pulled out from my kit. I think I might be able to get one more layout from that kit. I really didn't put enough pattern paper in that kit when I made it. So I will be reviewing my kit making process and changing it up for next month. So I didn't make enough with it, I don't think. And I do think I'm going to carry over a lot of the things from that kit into next month. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just grab a drink. My throat was dry. So I am scrapbooking these photos from Disneyland. They are of the Pixar Pier at night. And I learned how to take photos like this that day with Shimon. So I am just getting around to scrapbooking them now. Literally 2 years later, or 1 year later. 2 years. 2 years later. It was 2019 in January that I went. Wow, that's a long time ago. Yeah, and that branding strip is from Chamel's first paper collection. No, I did not hang on to the branding strip that whole time. I hung on to the piece of paper that branding strip was attached to for this whole time. So, this video is really choppy, and I apologize for that. I was watching I scrapbooked this yesterday on January 20th, and I was watching the parade across America for the inauguration. So I started and stopped this layout. Literally took me an hour and a half to make because I stopped and watched the program so many times while I was making it. Yeah, I don't recommend doing that because it really interrupted my workflow for this video or this layout. Yeah, it didn't go well. So it was a really good program, though. I thoroughly enjoyed it. That's why I kept watching it. So, all I did was make a photo block for this layout and add some strips of pattern paper, and I did border punch the one. And then I'm using some, what are those called? Viewfinders from Nicole Joins 911. They're from her shop. I did purchase them. I was not given them. I did purchase them. I either purchased them as part of a crop or just on their own. As part of her Patreon, you do get digital files, but I don't think those ones, I think I purchased those ones myself. I have purchased some, and I've gotten some in conjunction with other items like crops and scrapathon. I was gonna say scrap your stash. That's a different YouTuber. That's Redefined Creative that does scrap your stash. Sorry, she does Stash Bash. Scrap Your Stash is somebody else. Oh my goodness. There's too many of them. Also this weekend, so it's January 21st today. This weekend, I think there are 3 different virtual crops going on that I want to take part in. But I can't do 3 different virtual crops at once. Like, it's just not possible. So I'm going to have to pick and choose which one. Those little glasses faces, they really reminded me of The Incredibles. And if you know Disneyland at all, where this is, and I have a picture of it, it's the second one there, is the Incredicoaster, which is the Incredibles themed roller coaster in California Adventure. So I thought that they would be a great addition to this layout. So I cut them out. They're from Glitter Girl, Chamel's Glitter Girl collection. So I cut them out from the pattern paper and I added them into my little clusters. I am inking all of the edges with black distress ink just to bring in some black, because there's black in the title is black, and as well the fabulous at the top is black. This was epic cut apart. I have no idea where it came from. It may have been on a paper, it may have been part of a die cut package. I really truly have no idea. So then I put one in the middle of the viewfinder and I was like, oh, they work perfect here. They were the perfect size. So then I was like, well, now they all have to go in the center. So I did put them in the center. One of them I popped up on foam squares. That's the one at the bottom, the pink one, because it was pink and I wanted it to be a little bit separate from the pink viewfinder, even though they're different shades of pink. But I just wanted it to be a little bit different. I also inked the edges of that one much heavier than the other two so that it would stand out a bit. I am adding word stickers from Paige Evans Bloom Street. One of the sticker packs that I have, I think it's the one that came with the collection. I think the scrapbook.com exclusive one was on shiny sticker stock, and the one that came with it was on matte sticker stock. I punched some Mickey heads out of some holographic cardstock that I put in the kit, and that Mickey head moves around several times before it finds its home. The one in that side cluster, and I could not, it was a problem. So this layout is highly influenced by Nicole Jones 911. If you are a Patreon subscriber, you will probably realize that this does not look like the layout that she made, which is kind of the point with sketches. So yeah, I don't want to tell you anything about the sketch because I did pay to use it, and it is something that she is providing her Patreon subscribers. So I'm not going to tell you how close or far away I am from the original sketch. If you would want to know, if you want more inspiration, you'll just have to go and find out. That sounds mean, doesn't it? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be respectful of her Patreon subscribing. I promise. So I am adding some Mickey heads. I add a black one and a creamy one to each cluster so that the 3 Mickey heads make a triangle. And I will fill in all of the journaling space, although I don't think I do it on camera. I think I do it off camera because I was really distracted by the parade across America while I was doing this. I am using some glitter cardstock that I put into my kit to punch things out of, and I'm using a really old star punch, and it did not want to punch through that paper, let me tell you. And then I realized, oh, I did punch one off camera, or maybe it was on camera and you just couldn't see. I don't know. I'm just using my regular tape adhesive to glue the stars down. I'm just sticking them onto the tape adhesive and sticking them down, and I couldn't figure out why I wasn't getting adhesive on that star. It's because my adhesive ran out and I had to find a refill for it, which is kind of a challenge for me these days, but I found one. I do use the Kokio tape dot tape runner. You can get it off Amazon. You can also get them at Simon Says Stamp. And you can also get them from Redefine Creative. So I don't think I add anything else. That is my whole layout, and I thank you all for watching, and please go check out Nicole Jones. Bye.